Hi everyone. So as you could see, I downloaded and tried the character creation of Dogma's Dogma 2. And yeah, well, it's nice. I mean, the graphic overall is beautiful. The overall is very beautiful and detailed. I cannot deny. But there is one thing, a couple of things that I don't know. They just doesn't convince me in the end. So one thing I want to show you is how the characters are moving and how the posture works. So yeah, it's in Italian, but I think something you can understand. So okay, I'm not like I still need to understand how is better. So maybe it's me, I don't know. But they always feel like I don't know, puppet. Like the way they walk. You see, just this is the I don't remember in English, but it's basically the arms angulation and movement. And so here it is. If it's on the maximum, it looks like a man that is gonna do his job. If it's on the other side, it feels like a piece of wood who can't move. So yeah, of course, you tend to put it in the middle, and yeah, maybe the result is not that bad at all. And this is the posture instead, which basically changes the this. You can see, like I have a big problem and a very big problem. Both of them are big problems of health. So you should want to have them like this. Okay. Then and then this is for the legs, the angulation of the legs. So this also modifies the walk. You can see, yeah, I'm gonna take some fish from the sea. You will see me. I will do everything. Or the other way, she's just normal walking, but she looks like a robot. So yeah, I guess the middle way is still the better choice. And kind of movement, let's see, like this piece of wood, this, I'm gonna do it all. Oops. Yeah, there's this feature that I don't like that doesn't lock on the section. So yeah, let's say this looks good, at least for me. And we go back. So you can have actually modify a lot of things. So this is the curvature, the head, the higher body, the lower body. So and then the posture. So curvature, it's like that. The eight. Um, this is the eight of the elbows and etc. This is the kind of the type of muscular body. Yeah, it's something you are not going to see, so it's not actually very important. And muscles. Okay, so generally speaking, you can see you can change things very easily and also very specifically. This is very good, actually. I'm not saying it's not. So the creator itself, it's very, very good. But except for the walking and the movements that I don't actually like too much, um, there is one thing that I don't like. Um, wait. Uh-huh. Here. Okay. Let's go into a detailed view of the face and how it moves. Okay. Maybe she's not gonna do it, but you see she's like smiling a lot sometimes, sometimes not, whatever. But generally speaking, I don't know. I don't feel like she's a claimer. Do you know what I mean? Okay, let's put some dresses on. So yeah, it looks like, I mean, on the other side, on Elden Ring, I'm working on having claymore armors and weapons, so it will look more accurate. But you know, I don't know. It just feels like I'm not seeing a claymore. I'm seeing a warrior. Okay, very beautiful, etc. But for me, it doesn't feel like. I also don't have the chance actually to play the game because it's not out yet, so it will come out in a few days. Maybe I will try it, maybe not, I don't know. But point is, I'm not sure about what we are going to find in there because, it's like I don't know which kind of abilities they're gonna have and so on. So at the moment, I'm still preferring Elden Ring because whatever. I never liked the Souls-like game, but Elden Ring it's the only one at the moment that gives me the feeling of being in something, um, something and having the abilities, almost all, not all, but almost all the abilities I'm looking for, and there is a very large pool of abilities and things you can combine, which usually other games doesn't have. I don't know about Dragon's Dogma, it's not out yet, so I cannot say. So I'm just expressing what my general feeling is. After being in the creator here for a long time, for this character and others, because I tried others but I didn't post them, I had the feeling, I don't know, something strange was going on. Yeah, now it looks normal, but honestly, when I did it, it didn't look normal. So I don't know. Was kind of AI demon. Yeah, you say, yeah, it's more accurate. Yeah, but no, it's not. The result and the feeling it was giving me, it wasn't. I mean, I'm not. I don't see a claymore. Not just because of the weapon, but the overall feeling I have from here. I'm trying to be honest. This is what I feel at the moment. On the other hand, when I'm playing Elden Ring, so now let's close the creator. Um, uh, no, wait. Uh, when I'm playing Elden Ring, basically, I'll show you. When I'm playing Elden Ring, okay, this is the modded version, the modified version. Yeah, you see that there are different versions. So there is the original one and the other ones I'm using for the testing part, and so that I can make mods, me or someone else. I have someone working with me, um, making a mod for the game. So don't worry. It's normal. Every modder does it. So don't get scared. Um, okay, game. Oh wait, move to the other one. So when I'm switching over Elden Ring, yes, the feeling like the difference, not the feeling, the difference of faces. For example, she's Teresa, and this is not her. Yeah, this is also not her main aspect because I had to switch over. I have different save files, so it's not even the best one. So I might want to switch to it. So let's go to another place. So I can show you what I mean. So when I switch over
Is it
here and I
time?
go, for example, to to the cosmetic part, which is basically the character creation, there are different. Oh, this is also a mature version, which the younger version it's better for me. So yeah, there are differences, of course, and yeah, let's see. Like this is how some of them looks, and it's not accurate, not for all of them. But what I want to say is, for example, this is Miria in both versions, and for me, it required a lot more of time and effort to have some, because this is like the last save file I did it. So the aspects are also like a bit chunky, a bit not perfect, except for Teresa, Claire, uh, Helen, Galatea, Dietrich. Ophelia, it was something I did very quickly. She looks very good, actually, but um, Irene, I still need to finish her. I know exactly, I perfectly know that she needs, but I just did too many things altogether and I left her there. And she's hard to do, so I can show you. So this creator is harder. It is. But, oh, wait a second. But the feeling it gives me when I'm playing it, it's totally different. So when you're playing the game, you're basically almost never watching the character face. So in the end, who cares? I mean, I care about the game, how she moves, how she does things, what can I do, how I'm fighting, etc. This is what makes you feel involved in the game, because graphics are okay. I mean, everyone loves good graphics generally. But honestly, the best times I had in my life weren't with very very detailed games, because I don't know, it's more like a mind thing. When on the other hand, you have like the feeling that you are into something, which is different. So it's not necessarily better to have a very good graphic game. So quality. So face. Okay, this is Miria face. Okay, I did it. I didn't did it the scar just because I saw the post. It's here from months, so I just didn't post her because I didn't want to. So the point. Oh, actually, I posted her. Some don't remember where. So yeah, the graphic overall detail of the face, it's not so detailed as on the other side, and not so beautiful. I'm also working on having different haircuts, because Elden Ring doesn't give you. So yeah, on this in this aspect, Elden Ring is missing something. Oh, this is also mature. Let's see how young looks. See how the difference is. This is a young version of Miria, and wait a second, and this is a mature. I'm not going for aged because, of course, there is no point. This is a mature version. Same goes for Teresa. Oh, the Teresa. Hello, game. Oh, broken. So, okay, something happened. Really? Yeah, game stopped. Whoa, never happened. Teresa doesn't want to show herself to you guys. I'm sorry. So, I'm not switching to other save files because I'm like, there are too many. So at the moment, it doesn't really matter. I have some better faces, and maybe someone can also improve them, because I'm not saying like, whoa, I'm the master of this kind of creation. Even if the Irene in Dragon's Dogma creator looks very, very good. But actually, it's like, okay, externally, but the overall doesn't give me the impression of that. So let's see. Like, this is Teresa again. So once we are in the game, the overall movement, you can see this is the normal walk. There is also, yeah, the like this is the normal walk, normal run, and speed run. Okay, and this can also be improved because I'm working on modifying the basics because I like just want to play it in a way that looks more claymorish, and so the overall the feeling I have, it's like I am playing with a claymore. I am a clay in the game. I can be a claymore in the game. In the other game, I couldn't test it. I just watched and checked some video. But the feeling I'm having, and I feel like the structure of the game, maybe I'm wrong. We will see. The feeling I'm having is that the structure of the game it's basically similar to other games. So also in this game you have like poison, fire, these kind of things, but they are not too much. How can I say? I mean, you absolutely want to avoid them because otherwise you're gonna die if you don't have the right tools or incantations or resistances, etc. Yes, but on the other hand, you can somehow manage to get through it. Okay, you can outsmart it somehow. I don't know. It's just different feeling. We will see. So this is my feeling right now. When you're playing the game, let's change area because I've been here too long. Uh, yeah, castles are usually what makes me proud of it. Even if I didn't make the game, but or here, this is a point I really like. There, it's like I'm just in the first part of the map because I was focusing on characters, creation, builds, etc. So I didn't care about going on with the story on my second run. So um, okay, this is an area that I really like. I usually use the oars, but you can skip the oars and just go by feet. People patrolling around. I mean, the atmosphere itself, it's more like a dark world, and the other one doesn't give me that feeling. I know I didn't play it, but you know, sometimes you can be right also looking at things, and we'll see. So you can feel the wind, you can feel everything. You can also feel when you are fighting, you can feel what is happening. And not at the beginning, but later you can feel it. Oh, I mean, these kind of enemies are also are always in basically the same spots, but you know, like okay. Now, as I said in another video, this is hack and slash mod, so the overall speed of animations is improved. So basically, you do everything faster than the regular game, which the vanilla game, the original game, is also good because it's like it's slower, but it forces you to be more cautious and understand the basics of the fighting mechanics and so on. So you are gonna hate it, and I personally still hate it a little bit, but actually it does give you a feeling of realism. Not for Claymore. So this is why I switched to hack and slash. This is the only reason. Otherwise, I would just say, okay, I will play Elden Ring when I want to play Elden Ring. When I don't want, I will play something else. But I really felt that this game was able to host my claymores and give them space and really good fights and really good challenges. Like not just about challenges, but more like feeling that you're doing something. You are not going to find anything, almost anything that is related to basically to the main story of Claymore. But as I said in another video, sorry, in another comment, um, the, the the history, the lore, the overall ambientation of this game gives you an idea, like the feeling that this could be the main continent of the organization when the organization is speaking, revealing us how basically they went to this situation. So they had another continent which they're coming from, and they have this ancient war, long war going on between two factions, and the opposite faction is of dragons. And they needed to develop somehow a way to fight those dragons because they are very powerful, and they basically managed to create, or they basically created demons or something like that because they wanted to yeah, to have some way of being able to defeat them. So they basically send an expedition to the Claymore continent, and they created the organization as itself as we know it, and the overall situation started. Now it's a result from that thing. So they started making experiments on bodies, on people's bodies, and sending out some yomas, and to avail their presence in that place, in that continent, they had to be loved, or at least useful to the people and respected from the people. So some incident, some accident, and some and also for like a politic reason, they started sending out yomas. Okay, so they needed to cut them off. So it was an overall experiment for what was going on in the main continent. So we can imagine that the main continent situation is not so happy. So yeah, somehow I feel like this can be actually a situation that we can find. The only thing that I don't like of this game, but of course we can also modify that. The only thing that I don't like of this game is uh, the choices you have. So the choices you have of the ending and how to get to the end, what you will choose to do and how it will affect the game ending. I personally don't like it. I mean, generally it brings you to this destroying a very beautiful tree and so on. I don't know. When I went to the end of the game, I wasn't feeling like, whoa, it was the good thing, a good thing. So I actually don't like how it's developed through the end. But this is because it's not a Claymore game; it's a Elden Ring game. So, but for the rest, it's pretty nice. I mean, okay, these people are walking around. Yeah, now don't judge because I'm like way over leveled and over fast for them. But trust me, when you start, these kind of people are gonna mess you up, and they are just four people on a street, and they are basically common guys. So the real challenge is here. It is. I cannot say otherwise, differently. Mm, but I wanted to show you something if I'm able to. I want to show you why Maybe from the name you can already figure it out. I want to show you why this looks more into it. I will use the horse, pardon me, but so let's pretend that we just, because it happens, we just arrived here in this area and we don't actually know what's going to happen. And this is a very putrid region. It's basically marsh over almost all everywhere. So it's like a dead or dying region. Almost all the game is so. It's it's not beautiful in that kind of point, but the overall graphic is beautiful. And you arrive here and you find these guys. And you say, oh, okay, it was already hard to kill a couple of guys on the road. And who knows what's gonna happen here. And they are two. You actually have to fight both of them if you want to kill them. And you just pass by and say, okay, let's skip that. And you arrive here and oh, there is another one. And hey, what's happening there? Oh, there is another one. And then you come here, you walk around, say, okay, fuck it. Oh, there is a city there, let's go. Or there is a castle there, let's go there. You come, you arrive here, and you say, oh, what the, what? Wait, what the fuck? And yes, oh, there is another one. And yes, this is a dragon. It's the mother of the dragons, actually. Fuck it. This is gonna be added for sure. And the other one as well, so let me reset it. Because I want to explain it. Like, okay, the mother of the dragons, which is not Daenerys, in case you're wondering. Just a moment. Basically, and I was also sad about it, she cannot be fought because she's stuck. She was sleeping, resting, and all these rotten things, these fungals, basically locked her down on the ground, so she can't move and she cannot fight. And she's also like a room deep of fun for many players, sadly. But she's very beautiful. I mean, and all those dragons, those small ones, are protecting her basically. So there is a way of killing her, etc. But that's not a video for it. You can find it online. So the point is, look, aren't we in the land of the dragons? I mean, and there are the giants, which I can show you in a second, I think. Yes. Which are almost everywhere. And you can see that I'm running, because even if I'm powerful, I know that if I'm not careful enough. So, wait a second, giants, they are over all the map basically, but there are some places you can find them. Here. Okay, let's check this. Like, I don't want to spoil all the game, just a couple of parts to make you understand why. At the present moment, I don't know, I just feel like it's totally different. The feeling, like, you have the feeling that something is happening, has happened in this land, and is still happening somehow, and you have to finish the work, put things on the right way. Oh, you come here and oh, what the fuck? Yeah, that's one giant, and there are other two going to spawn a fire It's not actually a giant. It's a golem. Sorry, but anyway, still a giant being. And there is an archer in the end, so you can see it. And I cannot show you at the moment, but there are also fire giants. Fuck, he didn't eat his leg. So there are also fire giants in the game, so and they are bigger than them. So they're actually in the game and you have to fight them, and they're not easy to fight. So I mean, yes and no, but generally they're not easy to fight. So generally it's like, what? Am I going to fight that thing? Yes, you have to fight that thing. And at my level, it's an easy task, while at beginning levels, it is not. So let's see how I can do that. You see? And there is another one, and there is an archer. This is what we're going to face in Elden Ring. Now he went down because he got shot by an arrow. I will not make it this time. When they be knocked down, you can basically give them a critical hit in the belly, in the chest, or whatever. There is a golden spot. Okay, so let's leave them. I don't want to fight them. So this is the kind of things you find when you don't expect them to be there in Elden Ring. Okay, so yeah, I've been watching some Dragon's Dogma 2 videos and like the presentation basically. And I didn't play it, so as I said before, I cannot say. But I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like words are being used for just for commercial purpose, and maybe I'm wrong because maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But sometimes it's like I said. So we'll see. Generally speaking, I would suggest you to first try Elden Ring and then eventually switch over something else, whatever it is. I mean, when I played my first playthrough, I was like, oh, I want to finish this game and I will never open it again. It's just I don't care. And actually, it's true. It's true. I don't care about Elden Ring as the game, the history, etc., except some things okay I like. But I'm not here for that reason. I started all this because I had a feeling at the beginning that it could host this project of making the claymores, and it actually does. So, but how can I explain to you? Like, you should really, really start playing the game, not because oh yeah, come and play Elden Ring. Yeah, also, but not what I mean. I mean, when you are playing it and you are actually into it, you can feel what you're doing. Like now we are in a castle, Stormvale Castle, which is pretty big. It goes from this is the last boss area. No, sorry, this is the last boss area, and this is the beginning basically from here to here. It's a castle. Okay, it's a big castle, by the way. And I made videos and I posted them, so you can check on my channel or also on the Reddit page. Uh, that it's basically showing how massive is this castle, and it's just basically the first big area you're into. So you can see all these like around us is a castle, is the castle. So the first playthrough of coming here and finding all the things, I hope I found all the things, but I'm pretty sure I did. And so on. I have to kill this guy. Otherwise he's not leaving me in peace. So basically you can check the other video otherwise. stay for an hour. But generally speaking, from here, let me just show you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You can basically you have to find a way, of course, but you can basically explore all the castle. And believe me, there are so many levels of the castle and hidden areas that you don't even imagine. Like probably all people that didn't did the first playthrough with looking at a guide online didn't find everything because it's not some things are really hidden. Some things are really hidden and you need to find them. You can see there is a letter there. And when you arrive, you say, oh yeah, they're all scripted and it's just for uh, entertaining, like for the overall feeling. No, some of them are just those behind are just for the yeah, I mean you cannot explore them unless you're using some cheating thing. So or some bug because there are also some bugs that can be used, so they say. Um, but for the 80-90% of the castle, you can basically explore everything. You see, there is a fucking abyss there. And yes, actually there is a way of going there as I show you in another video, which is basically going through all this mouth that will try to kill you and you do this kind of boss. You basically arrive here, you jump down there, and you have to know it or look for it otherwise. And you don't have to miss any jump, otherwise you're gonna get dead. And you come here, and you come here, and you come here, and there are some reds, and so okay, well, will be another area to explore. Oh, I'm fucking dying in my heart. Okay, this ugly thing and remove it from the world once and for all. And then you come here and say, oh, whoa, this looks nice. So up there is where we were, and down here is where we are now. So I'm basically spoiling it. Nothing is gonna happen now, but when you arrive there, where I was, you look down and you see, oh, this big large area without anything, like empty. This is awkward. Something is gonna happen, and you are right. That's the right thing. There is a big giant monster spawning here, but it's dead at the moment. So, and you come here, and there is a huge cave with this thing, and you wonder, what the fuck? What in the world is this? Okay, go check the Elden Ring lore if you're interested. But the point is, it's fitting somehow. It's like, okay, they've been fighting. There's been a fight between different factions, and the fight is like the fight results are still somewhere to be found. Oh, and there is a ladder here. Let's take this ladder. And so basically, I'm spoiling a little bit of the game, but it's just to like trying to make you feel that when you play this game, you will get frustrated a lot, but you will also get rewarded a lot. Not just because of being able to defeat some enemies or powerful enemies or bosses, etc. But because the overall quality of the areas and the design is good. It's very good. As I said, it's not like a extreme graphical game. It's not, because it's also made for. Okay, that doesn't count. I mean, console, etc. doesn't count actually. Okay, I want to show you something else, and then I will close the video because it's being already too long for what I wanted to do. But let's go. Give me a moment. I need to remember. I think here should work. Ah, no, 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 no. Here. Okay, let's go here. I want to show you something that it's in this game and not in other games. Of course, every game has beautiful things and different things, but I'm speaking as like the effect of what the etc. Um, overall. So okay, let's pretend that from here, oops, we want to go. Am I going into the right direction? I'm not sure. Oh, there is a fuck. Yeah, that's exactly the feeling. I still don't know every single aspect of the game, and I'm probably going in the wrong direction. Yeah. Okay, so you can see there are these. You walk around, and there are these things around, and basically they have a big agro pool, agro area, and there are these rotten dogs with their alpha and those kind of birds, and they fucking hunt you down from a very long distance and with very powerful attacks. So trust me, I really don't think, and I played a lot of video games, I really don't think that you're gonna find something more challenging and scary and making you feel like you're gonna die in an instant more than Elden Ring. Not because it's, oh, Elden Ring, I love Elden Ring, I love the Dark Souls series. No, I don't like that. Honestly, I don't like it. But it's true. Like, in the way they are made and the way you feel basically when going around, it's almost always what the fuck, until you have some confidence. Then you can start doing some good things. You have a good build, you know what to do, you know how to use it, you know how to use weak points of the enemies and so on. So that's basically gonna help you a lot, and it can change in the future. But for a beginner and generally for the overall experience, what is said about Elden Ring is true. It is hard, and honestly, it's challenging. So let's see how. Ooh, yeah, see, I was gonna die just because I wasn't focused. Let's see how the fight with this thing goes. Hey, come on. I've been talking. Hey, come on. Ah, hello. Uh-oh. Okay. This was easier. Just killed himself. So let's go for another one. Usually these kind of things can happen, but it's rare. Oh. I didn't even know this guy was here. But this one and the other one are pretty intense about. Mother. Yeah. I just ran. we go. And this is one. So, but I want to show you, and then we finish the video. I want to show you the other aspect. Now I don't remember where it was. This is the problem. Should be somewhere. Because I didn't discover the, okay. So let's go here, and I will show you in a moment how the dog fights goes. I'm going in an area where there are less because I don't want to fight them all at the moment. I don't feel like I'm very, very quiet and calm, and I love how I feel when I feel this way. So I don't want to change it. Hello, hello. I'm just passing by. And so there are a lot of things in the game, and there are ways to have it, to mod it and have it harder. And some people do. I don't care honestly, so I just want to have fun. Okay, this is a dog. Hello, doggy. I took some surprise from you. And there is a reason why I have given him space for that. Because instead, maybe not for me because I'm speed, but when you're starting the game and you are first, maybe even if you are level 70, which usually is a decent level, like almost the ending level, it doesn't make any kind of difference. I'm almost 200, level 200, and my level is 700 something. So yeah, you see the differences, and how hard it is. You actually need to play. Oh, this is the bird. Yeah, actually. You see, this kind of thing is trying to eat you, and it generally does. Don't look at me because, as I said, I'm way over level for both levels. And my build is good, and basically takes 5, so, but usually yes, you don't have to, so. Now for me, and for you that you're looking, it looks easy, but it's not. Trust me, it's not. Just try the game, just try it. This is Guts sword from Berserk. Just try the game and you will see. So that's it. I think I'm gonna finish my video. I'm gonna get back to some other place. I'm thinking if something more can be shown. Oh yeah, one last thing. Just one last thing. I have a couple of minutes. So you have an idea of what you can find in the game. It's plenty of videos out there. So, okay, this is a guy. We don't want to speak to him now. And there is also this kind of thing, which is basically, hello, hi there, I'm just passing. Can I? No. This is already when I first found this thing. He was already like this, giving this gets show, etc. So it's powerful. It's not something to mess with. At least when you are under level or regular level. I'm not someone who wants to play this game change over from a kind of attack to another. That's like not play. It's not Claymore. Claymore at their style, you have to manage somehow how to get out of a fight. Fuck, this thing still hurts a lot. I'm doing enough. And some levels one, and it's a modified version of the game, but I'm faster, but they have more HP and they generally do more damage, so it's pretty good scaled and generally it's good. So okay, I'm not gonna fight it because I'm not in the mood. I just wanted to show you how it feels. So if you want some challenge, and these things you're seeing in my videos are just the beginning. Like this is the the third region. Okay, let's say this is the first region you are spawning into, and the first region you are exploring, and that castle I showed you is the first main boss, main quest line, let's say main dungeon ride area, etc. Okay, it's like a big dungeon until you get to the last moment. This is the second generally, but you can choose, or this is the second generally, the southern one. There are some good contents there also. This is the third or the fourth, no, sorry. This is the third area you're going to explore, and generally this is the fourth area you're going to explore, and so on. But there are two areas here, or three areas actually. This one, and this one, the bigger one, with its city and etc. So, and there is this area, this area. I don't remember what this is, but whatever. Um, this, which is like the main storyline, everything is around this beautiful golden tree that the story makes you burn in the end. What the fuck? I would never burn it. So basically, you have all these things to do. It's big. It takes a lot of time to go all through these things, and the fire giants are in the area, like this area where the snow is. It's basically the land of giants, fire giants. So every area is like characterized somehow, and you have to go through all of this. And trust me, it's not so easy as it seems. So what I was saying is what you are seeing in my videos are just the basically the first this like the first half, but it's not the half. It's the first one third of the game, and they look easy because they are easier than the others, way more easier. And the last bosses and the last fights are pretty intense. So also fighting this, there is a boss down here. Also fighting this guy here, it's pretty intense. At least the first times, when you know how to do it, it's different. I still don't, but so the point is, if you want a challenge and you want to feel you're doing something with your claimers, I feel this is the place you should be coming to. Okay, guys, so after recording almost an hour of speech, maybe that's the reason, I just discovered trying to editing that my recording wasn't recording my speech. My microphone was muted. So here we are. I'm just doing a very simple video to put together with the main one. I just realized basically that I forgot to say something important in that video. And so this is like an adding part or presentation of that video. Um, so the point is, um, what I'm trying to do is not to convince you to play Elden Ring because I like Elden Ring or Dark Souls game, because I don't actually. So what I'm saying in the video is, um, for the moment, for the present moment, the feeling that the game structure, the game how it's developed and etc. gives me in basically all aspects, um, almost all aspects, um, are more suitable for Claymore uh, gaming. So the only things I was saying, there are a couple of things that I wanna uh, repeat that you can't listen because it wasn't recorded. So that I just want to repeat, it's if you wanna try something, and if you trust me, like I'm not asking you to come play Elden Ring because of Elden Ring. I actually don't like Elden Ring as itself. But Elden Ring plus, okay, I don't have the 1 second. Um, Here I'm editing. So Elden Ring plus, mm, sorry, I'm still sleeping. Um, Okay, Elden Ring plus I don't remember where I put it in this moment. So basically, there is a mod that is called a seamless scope. Oh, here. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. So I'm back with my mind. So we have basically this you can see I call it hack and slash, but in reality it's not hack and slash. This is called Mod Engine 2, which is a mod you can download from internet. Don't remember on the Nexus, I'm pretty sure. Next Vortex, etc. It's a mod. Basically, it's an engine that gives you the chance to put the mod into it here, and so you can start the game like launch mode Elden Ring in offline mode without basically touching the original files. So when you go back to the original game and you want to play online and legit, you don't have, I mean, this is not unlegit, it's just you got, when you finish the game the first time, you can do other things. I don't care about the game, I just cared about um, the atmosphere, the structure of the game that could host what I really wanted to do, which is what I'm going to do. So, launch model and ring. This is basically Mod Engine 2 is a tool, an engine that gives you this chance to put mods in it and run the game. Um, it's not you cannot put every kind of mod in it because it's a little bit different from other. It's not a mod handler, but it's a mod engine. It's different. But basically, what you need for playing in this moment is Elden Ring. Let's say Mod Engine 2 that I just showed you with hack and slash. So, but there is another chance if you want to play online, like in cooperative, but not on the official version. There is this other mod, which is Elden Ring Seamless Co-op, which is on Mod Engine 2, the same that runs hack and slash. So these are two different mods, and this one just doesn't have an icon, but there are two different mods, okay, which runs the game in two different ways. This is just offline. This is online, but not on official server, if I'm correct. So it's basically give you the chance to play with. You put a password, and every other player that wants to play a kind of multiplayer, different matchmaking. Like you want to play just um, with a friend or some friends you want to play, you can do it. So you can put this. I'm looking for a way to combine these two because I would really love to. But so if you want to play by yourself, you can just put Elden Ring and Mod Engine 2 with hack and slash. This is what you need at the moment, and for the rest, I can help or give some inputs. But if you want to play together, um, with hack and slash. And I still need to manage how to do it, but I think it should be possible. Not sure, 100%. I need to check. But anyway,
This makes copying possible in many in more areas than the original game. So you can cop more often than usual. This one improves the basically the speed, fighting speed, moving speed, reaction speed, etc., and make it and it gives also different values to both you, I think, and the bosses and the enemies. So it's balanced. Don't worry, it's not unbalanced. It's pretty damn balanced. So it doesn't take away the challenge. It's just a different way of playing, and it's very good. It's done very well. So these are the three things at the moment. Two or three if you want to play online. Not official online, not matchmaking. Just check every single one of them, like, okay, this is the original game you can take from Steam, buy from Steam. This one, these two, you can download it from the Nexus. And it's not something, you're not doing something wrong, basically, if you're not interested in playing online official matchmaking, which is good, but okay, just if you don't care about Elden Ring itself, but you want to play, as I'm saying, in a Claymore-ish way, um, this is what you need. One, two, and three if you want to play together. So, as I said, let's just start with the two of these so you can basically start having some, or just start with the basic one. And after time, you just put this one, or you, if you want to play together in the official way, we can still do it, no problem. I can play in all the three version actually, no, all the two, this version, of course, and this one together, or these three together. I need to find out, like, this is like the same game but with the feature of the more copying areas. And this is the other one. So I want to put these two together. But to have these to work, you still need the original game. So you need to buy it. And after you can mod it. So you are not taking away anything from the developers. You are not doing anything wrong. The only thing why you're not doing anything wrong, because you're not going online on their official servers with anything modified. So it's important to respect, okay, like one two, you want to play this way, you want to play this way, you can do both, there is no problem. So you want to play this game in this way, go and you play it. You want to play in the other way, you go and play it. So this is also the beauty of Elden Ring. They are not like saying, "Oh, if you want to play our game, you have to play like that." Yeah, you can. If you want to play officially, you have to play legit. If you want to play in your personal way, which is not OP, because I'm not looking for OP things except for awakened beings, which will be OP, of course. That's not something you can change of Claymore. So, but except for that, like regular claymores, or most of the claymores will not be OP. They will just be more faster, powerful. They will just have maybe some specific abilities combined together, these kind of things, but not too much. The balance part is important. Otherwise, it's the game broken. Not in the real sense, but like there is no point, and the fun is over. So I'm just the only modifications I'm making are only for the purpose of having this kind of lore. And this is one thing. The other thing is, I was speaking about, uh, yeah, the chance of creating a video game of Claymore, but I will make another video for that now because it took me too long to explain. So let's make it shorter. And if you, other games, like other general games like RPGs, have a huge difference, a big difference. This is the reason, the main reason why I'm making this video, to tell you why you should go for this and not others. The main reason is that usually in RPGs or Morph Online, etc., which I played a lot. Um, you can co-op a lot, and basically you can, yeah, like they are different from this kind of game. So there are many things you can find out by yourself, but this is more accurate for a Claymore game than the other games around that I've met or tried. And speaking of the reason why I started making this video is about Dragon's Dogma 2, which is not out yet, so we cannot say, and I cannot as well. I cannot be 100% sure. I just watched some video. So, but I feel it's a beautiful game, but it can be. I repeat, I'm not sure. Maybe I will buy it and try it, and I will prove myself wrong. But for the moment, what I feel it's just a better version of other RPGs games, which are very beautiful. Like I don't know, like um how it's called, the Elder Scrolls saga, etc. It reminds me a lot of that, or similar. So they're different, but the core itself of the kind of game, it's different. And Elden Ring is very different from like generally Dark Soul games. They're different from normal RPGs. I don't like Dark Soul games based like Elden Ring as they are, because they're just not my style. My style is in the middle between this and that. I really love this. And it's not perfect. There are a lot of things still missing, which I'm working on, like equipment and things like that, but not only, also abilities and other things that are just not inside the game, in the original game at least. So, and they are not being modded, so I need to do it by myself or with someone else. So actually, I'm working on it, but the point is, if you're looking for this, you shouldn't go for not just for Dragon Dogma 2, but probably for, I don't know because I didn't try it, but for other games because it's different. It's different, the feeling, the fighting style, etc. This is too slow, while this is, I'm pretty sure it's a good balance, and other games are just different. We don't have magics in Claymore. So in other games you will find magics, which breaks the thing, and it's just different. So if you want to play a Claymore thing, this at the moment is what makes the difference. It's just the immersion you're having and the surrounding, and somehow the lore and the story of Elden Ring can fit somehow a potential um, main continent of the Claymore story. So this is also why I keep choosing it for the moment, because this project is what makes feel that we are somehow connected to it. And there are not other claimers around. I'm the only one, no problem. But I think that if you are, I really think that if you love this kind of things and you would like to experience something close to it, you should come here. Um, I looked around and there is nothing for the moment, and I'm also worried about a game developed, like a Claymore game developed by modern studios, because sometimes they take out good products, but usually, or other people's also, they tend to take out, give out, give us some products that they just ruin the experience, make it boring in a way, or too farming, or too hack and slashing, because also this, when this is too much is too much, and when this is too much is too much. So I'm looking for a good balanced experience between like the human base, which is basically this, the idea of Elden Ring is not even a human; it's just something else that, or maybe it's a human without grace. It's someone that it's really like a very unlucky guy that needs to get gets his way through hogs. But except for that, we are looking for something that is in the middle because claymores are already a level 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 above humans and more than 10 in some cases. But and uh, on the other hand, we have the exaggeration of it, which can be awakened beings and in both forms, like claymores or awakened abyssals, which are too much. Not too much uh, for a game of Claymore or for a modification of it, but they are, let's say, just too much if that was the base game. If it's the end game, that's okay. If it's the base game, that's not okay. So this should be the base game that goes in the end game that way. Okay, and the bosses here are probably if we have a very powerful claymore like I show in Teresa video versus Awaken, which is just okay for fun. Um, this could be like kind of challenging in the end, but for the moment that battle was very easy, so that needs some bosses of the original game to be a little bit more powerful, which I think probably Hack and Slash does. I didn't test them all because I'm just at the first third of the game with a second run. So this is what I think. If you want to have a good experience in playing Claymore, it's not about just about graphical aspect, because there are other aspects that you might want to consider. Even if Elden Ring creator is not so beautiful or perfect, as I said in the video, I wasn't recording my voice. Um, there is no point, because if you trade a very good phase for that you're not even going to look at because you're fighting, so you don't even care that much. If you're gonna trade the face aspect for the whole game experience, you're gonna regret it, because this is not what we are looking for. This is not what I'm proposing you. I'm not posting my um, sliders, my videos because I want you to play Elden Ring. I want to come and play in Elden Ring and a Claymore experience. Just based on Elden Ring. I don't care. And because it's accurate with Claymore style. There is not everything, as I said, there is not everything. This is the reason why I'm working with these tools here, which will make this is a cheat engine which make gives me the chance of testing. So this is only for testing, in case you're wondering. This is the reason why they are here. But these tools are the thing I'm switching to, which are for modding. So this is basically going to hack the base game, not the public one, of course, the offline. So, but it's made for basically for testing. I'm testing if it's possible to put a skill that is not meant to be on a sword, put it on that sword, because it's claymorish. And so now that I see that this thing is possible, I can switch over to this one, which allows me to make a mod, and um, with that mod, I can put together all the things that are not in this one, and in this or in this, which is the same base with some adding. This one is the same base, but with some addiction. Um, so this will be what makes the difference and allows me to create skills or things that are not there. But trust me, the 60 or 70% of the things we are looking for, except for armaments, are there. So yeah, we will need to like mm, I will need to do something um, for the things that are missing, which is in here. So this is what I'm gonna do, and this is the reason why I'm telling you I'm inviting you to come and play this game. Not for the game itself, for the story itself, but because the base plus this and what I'm gonna do, it's making it's worth it. It's gonna make the game feel like we are Claymore clearing out the fucking land or something like that. So this is what I want to do, and again, there is no point in having a very good face aspect, which is very, very beautiful, but there is no point if in the game itself doesn't allow you to have the same experience. There are magic also in here, but the game itself, how it's developed, it's different. So you can avoid magics with speed, and they somehow look like it's like an awakened beings that throws things at you. So the way it's developed. So okay, it's not perfect, I know that, but it's not a common RPG, which will, even if it's well developed, which will make you feel like you are in outside of the Claymore world too much. So that's it. That's basically what I wanted to tell you guys. So um, that's it. So this part is basically already there. You can download it, or this plus this plus this, or this plus this. This for copying online uh, more often without modifying anything except that the fact that you can cope more often. This if you want to play by yourself in more hack and slash mode. Uh, this, which requires me or someone or somehow to put together, to combine and merge these two mods in one, which I think it's possible, but again, I'm not sure, and will give the almost the full experience. The rest part, um, the rest of the part will be added with this, with other mods. So yeah, I'm working on it, and I have someone working on it with me because I cannot do it by myself all alone. But this is the reason, okay? This is the reason of the video. It's not because I want to discredit anyone, but I'm just saying why you should choose to come here and what's the difference and why not to trade for a better graphic, because if you trade that for a less involvement in the game or something that takes you out of of the the lore or the ambience or the feeling of this, you're gonna lose it, and so it will not be the same. It can look like, but it's not. Okay, here it is. I'm finishing my video, so I hope you enjoyed, and more than that, I hope I was able to transmit what I wanted to transmit. So let me know, and if you wanna participate and help me developing this, you are more than welcome, trust me, because I definitely would like to have someone coping with me to make this happen. So if you have a bit of experience, or not with modding or the game itself, but just with computer programming, etc., and if you have any experience and willing and passion and want to do it, let's do it together. If you have passion for this one, two, and three things together, you are in the right place. So just write me a message and private message, or we will get in touch. Okay, and we'll see on Discord or whatever, and we will work together to make this happen. I already have someone working on like 60-70% of the project, but the rest part, which is putting these two together. Um, I can do it, and I'm probably gonna do it in the next hours. So this is what I'm gonna try to do. Um, but there are other things, like I want to give Teresa Teresa's wings and other things. There are some clothes or stuff that are not in the game, both skills and also, for example, the ability to have an awakened self version of yourself fighting or whatever. This is not in the game, so it's only for bosses. So I want to make it possible for you, but it's like that looks more like a new game, which can be made, but I think it's too much for the moment. But just, just adding some like flying abilities or quick teleporting or more than it's already in the game, which is still pretty good with a can slash, but it can be better. So we'll see. Maybe some abilities that give us a long range teleportation or just super speed, whatever, for 3 seconds, 1 second, whatever. So that would be good. I don't know. We'll see. Something like that. Not, I don't want to make anything too OP. I just want to do things that are in the lore. So every character will have specific skills and abilities. So I'm not giving uh, quick quick movements to all the claimers. Only some of them will have like Claire or Teresa or awakened beings, like everyone that actually has that kind of ability um, in the manga will have it also in the game. Otherwise, not. This is the point. Okay, see you.